Hey guys, tightrope here, bringing you a 2-2 today. We're on highway to Baku. We have say spawning on the right. We've got Noinga, I guess it's pronounced. Playing with Soviets, going for reserve army straight away. And teaming up with him is OMBRARCOBALENO. OMBRARCOBALENO? What's that? It's got to be Portuguese or something, right?
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Also with Soviets though, going for urban defense on the left-hand side. Fid McSauce with Ostheer, Lightning War, Jaeger Armor, and Joint Operations. And Harold H with Elite Armored, locked in OKW. In terms of rankings, arranged team on the Allied side, they're about 220, just outside the top 200. And on the Axis side, Harold also about 220. Fid is much higher. I've closed the ranks. Fid is no 160. Okay. Coming in, good focus fire on the stern piles. Imagine you just need to get out of there. Should have been focusing the pyros during this. There it goes now. Good start to the bottom fights though for Noinga. More conscripts arriving. MG needs to get involved in this fight. Looking for the pyro wipe, doesn't quite get it. Squeezing around the side here with a couple of squads. No Molotov's ticks, and he's not upgrading them either. Looks like these guys don't quite have enough firepower to force away the machine gun here in time to be relevant. It's got to be careful because these guys here, the pin bonus being removed, they're starting getting absolutely blasted there, those last two bursts. A pin for 10 seconds, so yeah, they lost all their bonuses at that stage. Okay, Noinga pops grenades, didn't throw a Molotov, thought maybe he could have gone for one there, even though he's going to lose the engagement anyway, could have got some big damage on these two, if there was no dodge. Back control though, looking really good for the Allies right now. They got the cutoff, deep capping down here. Harold off to a bit of a weak start, going for the fast 2-2-1, didn't have enough troops to really contest these early fights, and it's a little bit ugly out of light cover here with the squads just taking a lot of damage. We need to try cut an angle with the 2-2-1, try and nullify these guys' cover, just fighting from max range. Shooting a squad behind heavy cover is not really what you want to be doing with the 2-2-1. I mean, it can work okay, but gotta try use its mobility, get some angles, make things awkward for the enemy. Another Fox Grenadier in the build after all of that. Grenadiers getting a bit too close. I thought maybe they're supplying this heavy cover back here. Machine gun setting up though, getting some big suppression done. And applying quite a lot of bleed there. Good for two pyres, by the way. Don't see that too often this early on. No tech up yet. Just the battle phase completed, so no fast 2-2-2, or maybe retreats the squad even though they're full to try build the tech. Okay. Imagine Fid's bleed pretty low right now. Yeah, only 6, 23 and 6. upgraded to the 223. Gotta be close. Gets out of there. Maybe he's baiting it all along, Harold. Maybe he's just trying to force the Ura waste. Ombra over here, got a mortar. There's a Talamine down up here. It just had so many squads right next to each other, and they are roasting these conscripts right now. Oh, that's interesting. He merged into the Vet 1 squad. Do we get a slight received accuracy buff with conscripts at Vet 1? So that does actually make them a little bit stronger at fighting. Not often the case. Not many Vet 1s in this game give a combat boost. Or directly, maybe penals to the last man or whatever it is. That's the Vet 1 ability though. But also, you know, by merging into the Vet 1 squad, fighting with them more, they'll hit Vet 2 really fast, right? So then we'll get the combat bonus of Vet 2 on that squad much faster. And going for the Commissar. Has ticked healing though. I thought maybe this might be like a healing skip with Commissar for healing. Why is he retreating that though? That was a very strange retreat. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, set the 223 up into fuel cache mode while repairs are coming in. Well, fuel and muni cache mode.
Ready to execute.
So just maxing the efficiency. Got some shock troops up here. I think they got revealed running through the capture flag area though. No tier 3 up for either of the Soviet players. So, you know, nothing to come and stomp on the 223. Should be able to continue getting value out of it in combat. And they're going for a couple PPSH squads. It has gone for 4 conscripts.
An anti-tank battery is ready for deployment. Fire on that infantry!
Shock troops getting off to a bad start there. Make a dangerous crossing there. A lot of bleed going from here to here. Where's this mortar at?
We are losing a
Oh,
sector.
here it is. Oh, way suppression kicking in there. Suppressing everything. I was going to say, this is alright for Ombra because maybe you can just sit behind the heavy cover, let the mortar soften these guys up, but he doesn't last long enough even. Heading retreat now. It is on the water as well. Oh, that's nasty bleed for Ombra. 1749. That is an atrociously bad KD ratio. Seems like the PPSH conscripts having trouble getting into a relevant range in these fights at the moment. There we go now though. Taking a lot of bleed on the way in. Okay, this. Got an Ura in on this fight. Disconnects. Could be a decent spot for a merge there as well. To keep the PPSHs healthy. Already used the grenade, so can't smoke this one. Oh, I can't believe it could even shoot at that angle. Does find a little bit of a blind spot, but is suppressed. Oh, breaks free of the suppression, but the squad's already so low, has to cut and run. Maybe could have hung around for a merge. Of course, would be with conscript models with no body armor, but Might still have been worthwhile. So many conscripts up here. You have a Maxim in the middle, but Fid's working his way around it.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
Grenade. Cancelled. Did spot the tower mine with the combat engineers retreating there. Spins the Maxim around. Could be like a merge, retreat that to model conscript afterwards. Could be a decent spot for it.
Crew stand ready.
Check this back into cache mode while it waits for repairs.
The command half track has been converted into the headquarters.
Tier 3 coming up now for Noinga. Still nothing for Ombra. No tech. I mean, he is bleeding like crazy. It's very painful for his manpower at the moment. Maxim sitting up here though. Just some light cover. Oh, why did he tear down? Was the Vet 2 Grenadier that threatening? I'm not sure.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oh, he could just run this conscript in here to jam the decapture. Now they lost control of their fuel. Conscript wave charging in here. Merge into the PPSH. Merge. That's alright. Fid though getting out of there with only bleeding a few models. Yeah, to merge. Use the merge. Molotov and incendiary grenades traded here. Looks like the incendiary though getting the worst of that exchange. I think that's really one of the strengths of playing, you know, maybe like PPSH or SVT conscripts. You can get the upgrade on a couple squads, then merge into them. Get that really strong firepower in the early game. Then in the late game with the squads you didn't upgrade, you can get the 7-man on them. The best of both worlds. Not happening too much in this match though.
Prepare for combat.
Okay, does use the 223. He's going to bring it back into combat where at the stage where, you know, you haven't seen any light vehicles from the Allies. They could have a tank hit in the field quite soon. We see Noinga has enough fuel to build a T-34 here. So this is maybe the stage where the 223 has to be used quite conservatively. And yeah, it looks like he's going to go set it down on unicache mode in the corner. If that does get spotted though, might get hunted. But for now, it should be alright. But yeah, this is a good time to stop using it. Because any tanks, you would expect them shortly. This particular game, you know, the Allies are struggling so much for manpower. They can't afford to build them on time, but might not have the reads on the amount of bleed they've been suffering. PPSHs working their way around the corner here. Roaring in, but oh, there's some obers out the back. There's a concussive grenade. Pretty good dodge, actually. It's Vet 2 now on that squad. PPSHs should be able to force away this guy. Oh, that's a good Zis barrage. That really swings the fight in Noinga's favour. It's gone for 2 eyes. Jeez, that's pretty greedy. Only up against 2 support weapons. Getting overrun right now by the Soviet troops. Okay, Commissar still getting the work here. Here goes the Maxim. Will you remember to use healing? I don't know if we've seen any Commissar healing so far. It's a good timing for it though, if they're not in combat. Heal these guys. Oh! That's painful. Okay, here comes the first tank, T-34, you know, just after the 15-minute mark. It's okay.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Not very good, though. The Maxim might have been 1 unit too many. Oh, no chase. Might have got hit by the suppression anyway. Probably wouldn't have got the white Brumbier coming in. Over here, meanwhile. Mine interrupted. Oh, okay. Gets the squad wipe. Big hit from the T-34 there. The T-34 could probably just dive in here, do crazy damage, knock out the Raketin, but it would be a big risk to take. So there's this forcing back the Bombardier for now. So it's just not very well suited to firing at long range, but they're going to oorah in. Maxim's blasting as well. Quite a while to suppress though. Conscript's already got very, very low. Oh. It could have been an anti-tank grenade spot. Not applying it though. I mean, VP's situation is actually very even at this stage of the game. The KD ratio is just so big though. Axis is so far ahead in that department. So some of these conscripts though hitting the 7-man upgrades now, so it's going to help reduce some of the bleed. Also a good spot where, you know, you can merge into the PPSH conscripts in your base while reinforcing to save yourself a tiny bit of manpower. And they're going hunting, gets a really solid hit too. Hit one with that shot as well. 9 kills already. Panther rolling in. A lot of smoke out here. Maxim on the move. River's out the back doing some solid damage. There's this rolling up for the Panther. He went for the commander upgrade on this. Just inching its way forwards, chipping it down. Oh! Oh no! Conscript in retreat. Goes down. Avoidable loss there. Just hanging in here for too long. Trying to go for the Brumbier kill, but gets bunker busted in return, and down goes the Zis. Fid only has one AT gun, so it looks like he's going to take that himself. Okay, T-34 finds the 223 smokes. Panther's coming down. Panther's healthy. He's packing this up. What about the next shot? Looks like he has direct line of sight, and he gets the kill. Can he escape now? The Panther's coming in. They're Raketin. As long as he doesn't take a Faust, he could be alright. Oh, but this is so far away to stop the chase. No mines anywhere that I can see. Sets up the T-34. It's too close to go for a ram. I think that's what he's trying to do there, trying to go for a ram, but the Panther was too close to wind up for it.
The enemy has destroyed one of our vehicles.
Yeah, just seeing as this way too far out the back, had zero support there. He had a Zis and a conscript. Probably could have escaped, but wasn't the case. And definitely not worth trading a T-34 for a 223 at this stage of the game. Although, you know, he doesn't have a huge amount of munitions in reserve. So he could have done with that income for sure. He's building another squad of Obers right now. A lot of resources for Noinga. He's ready 5. Oh! MGD crude. They're on whole fire mode here. Ooh. Shock troops going to town out the back though. Get 3 shockies. And at 3 models, they're just devastating the Grenadiers. Okay, we've got an LEFH going up for Fid right now. He's feeling comfortable building one of those. He could just build a Panzerwerfer. He's already got the tech unlocked, but he's going for it. It's locked into joint ops. Don't see that too often. Got a booby trap down on VP. That's a great idea. Oh, conscript sneaking around the side here. A lot of Molotov on as well. Some big damage, and the Maxim suppresses. Oh, I thought the... Oh! What a shot from the LEFH to start things off. 5 kills immediately. Is this going to go into the capture circle? Oh! Gets really low. Trying to tow it out of there. Oh, doesn't quite go down. Somehow the Sturmpires do decrew it. Oh, and there's a KV-2 now. Fid might be regretting this somewhat, but he's got the double packs. He could even build a Pack 43. I can't remember exactly how much range the KV-2 has when it's on setup mode. Does against the Pack 43.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
It's 30 range. I think that outranges the Pack 43, right?
Enemy forces are capturing
And there it is. Plopping it down quite far back, I will say. But he is still going to be relevant for the fight for the top VP. Should be a pretty good zone there to keep the KV-2 back, if not kill it. Oh, finds engineers out the back, the recon plane spotting the bunker buster, knocking them out. That was nasty, man. Bit of a collapse right now for the double Soviet team. They are getting pumped right the way across the battlefield. Oh, rapid conscription active for Noinga. He's still got quite a lot of resources, by the way. He build something else here. Suppression kicking in. Conscripts from the side. Could Molotov this machine gun. Yep, forces the retreat. Now here we go, the Soviet wave re-engaging.
HQ operations now underway.
Conscript dead out the back here. Was that to the howitzer? Must have been.
Supply sector under attack.
Oh, SU-85 getting blasted by the double ATs. Bit slow, reversing. Every shot lands and it's dead. Not the best plays there from Noinga. Maybe getting a bit overwhelmed by everything that's happening while rapid conscription is running. Do remember this does allow you to build units way faster as well. Maybe could have started construction of a unit there. Taking advantage of that build time buff. KV2's out of action. Did that get hit by the pack? No, still has no vets. Still just waiting for repairs. Had to reinforce his combat engineers after they all died to that bunker buster, I guess. Building another Zis for Noinga. I don't know, man. Like, you just build another SU-85. Your Zises are going to get blasted by the Howie. Don't know if the front line is strong enough to really keep back these overs either. This is also going to get blasted by the double ISGs. This is like an SU-85 Katyusha option for Noinga. Or maybe I could go for ML-20 as well. ML-20 could be okay. Maybe putting the siege down on the Pak-43 as well. They are a ranged team on the Allied side, remember. Could be coordinating those kind of attacks. Okay, Commissar dropping his fear propaganda. .43 still has 0 vet, by the way. What's he doing with these shock troops? They're so expensive to reinforce. You don't want to be using them like that. Another wave of troops coming forward. Noinga. Only rapid conscription was available for this as well. Might be a decent time to activate. Cool, late retreat. Could be the wipe of the Fox Streams here. Those V3 PPSHs, don't underestimate them. Looking for a decrew on the LEIG next. Oh, is this engine damage? No, he's already used both AT grenades. Oh. SU-85 maybe tempted to go in for more, but the Pak-43's there. Still facing the wrong direction though. Looks like it did land a shot on the KV. Spins around now. A little bit late though for Fid. Probably could have killed it. If it was faster on the rotation, but the conscripts get wiped. Oh. Short range blast there. Really fast reload on that Brombeer now, Vet 3. LEIG does go down on the bottom. $14 kills for the LFH after what, 3 barrages? That's respectable. Feels like this KV2's just been out of action waiting for repairs the entire match so far. 0 kills. Oh. Needs 3 combat engineers maybe. Could go for some attack rounds here. Hope to scatter in. Does work on the packs as well. Pak 43s.
Increase your efforts.
Okay, here comes the Panther. Yeah, they spot him back there with the Panzer Commander Vision. Still neck and neck on the victory points after all of this. You can see the army sizes for the Axis way ahead, and Fid's got a crazy bank of manpower, so just gets to rebuy anything. Really tough time with the tanks though. Ombra. Wonder if you consider just maybe like sacrificing the top, fighting for mid and bottom, assisting his teammate a bit more. Like in terms of running time back to base and retreat times, it's definitely worse for him, but might be worth it just to try fight away from this Pak 43 while you wait for some artillery to come in to counter it. Blasting out the back, up to 14 kills now. Tiger on the field for Harold. There you go, the combat engineers. Smoking out the Zis, but they're getting a bit of attack groundwork happening here. It's out for repairs. Just the mechanized truck repairs upgrading. Now triple cap against the Allies. Oops, the SU-85. Really think it should have been an SU-85 instead of the second Zis, but alright. Find that now. And I will say that overall Noinga has maybe had like 1 unit worth of float for most of this last maybe 10 minutes. Be a spot to, you know, just build another combat engineer for future repairs, just mine up the flanks. If there were some mines down here earlier, maybe could have got the counter kill on that Panther. Dived after the T-34. Be a triple cap cooking. Allies got to get out of here. Looks like he's going to send the infantry to the top. The real problem is the Allies don't have any indirect fire, and he's running right back up here to the exact same spot where the Pak-43 is. Man, they could just 2-on-1 this King Tiger, and you know what's Fid gonna do? He's gonna slowly send his AT guns down there. Be really effective, but the Allies not seeing that as an option. Too stuck in their laning mindset. Here we go, KV-2's coming down to the middle. Blasting off a few good shots. No infantry support to then come in and cap after this though. All that was sent to the top and forced back by the Bomber. Recon plane up, no anti-air. We haven't seen too many recon planes though. Fid does have a lot of excess munitions. Could just be spamming them here. Sounds like maybe he's getting a Howie barrage going behind this. Finds the engineer's butt. Looks like Ombra noticed. Oh, he's going to run right into the Pak-43 with his KV again. Is this the end of it? No. This didn't manage another shot. This is just not working at all though. Ombra run into a brick wall again and again. Fair propaganda, trying to get those overs out of here. Just the debuff effect from that is really nice. Creeping up here. He's got a lot of conscripts for snares. Went for an unusual distribution, you know. Went for the commander on the Panther and then the machine gun on the King Tiger. I think I'd still go for the commander on the King Tiger. Okay, here we go. Artillery down. All the conscripts have abandoned the SU-85 though. They're ooh-ahing back across now. These ones are getting blasted. Snare out. Conscript down. Getting mortar strike from the officer coming in there. Panther hanging on. Nope, there it goes, but conscript's dead, and so is the Zis. Both Zis, in fact. Howie's pumping down here. 28 kills now. Oh, he used the coordinated barrage. That's how the cooldown is still open. So yeah, that was a big push. I mean, did lose the Panther, but look at how much Noinga lost, down to 51 pop. How Insta replaces that with the Sturm Tiger. Smoke. Trying to get a cheeky cap behind this. Triple cap running again though. Oh! Here's Vet 1. 30 kills? And he only just hit Vet 1? With 30 kills. Oh no. Bunker Buster knocks out the repairs again. The recon plane Bunker Buster combo. Oh, that's disastrous. And there's the Sturm Tiger. Knocks out the KV2. They're just starling on them now. And with that, the Allies throw in the towel. Understandable. Yeah, it's just really tough bleed on the Allies in the early game. Would still have liked to see one of them go for a light vehicle. Maybe not both, but just one. Like if you're not making use of the quad or the T-70, just gives your opponents too much freedom. And, you know, as the Soviet player, you don't get your 7-man conscript upgrades until you got tier 4. So then you're just getting blasted by LMG Grenadiers on a spot where maybe it's harder to set up some close quarters engagements in the center of this map. Just all game long with no light vehicle support. But you kind of need to lean on that light vehicle to tide you over. Maybe really turn up the heat on Fid, who just ticks straight up to a Brumbier with no trouble. But yeah, I think, you know, ultimately though, you know, still about even on the VPs. The Allies were a bit down on population, but with Soviets, you know, it's not too much of a problem. Can often grind your way back in. But yeah, OMBRAR just kept going to the top, kept getting blasted back by this Pak 43, and just out of action with repairs constantly on his tanks as a result of that. I really do think if he just came down here, fought for the middle, let his teammate help down here, maybe brought his Su-85 over to help against Harold's tanks, that would have been really good. Because, as I said, like Fid didn't have a mobile tank to send down to assist in that kind of fight. You know, he had a lot of his population tied up in the Pak 43, so if they just fought away from the Pak 43 for some time until some artillery came in to kill it, that would have been a strong option, but it wasn't to be. But yeah, got to see some, you know, stuff we don't see too often. The Pak 43, artillery officer, LEFH combo, all the joint operations memes happening. Maybe not the forward resupply station, but maybe we could have built one with all the float. Maybe just like chuck one back here or something. Could have been all right. And yeah, Allies desperately needed some indirect fire this game. Feel like no COH2s really held them back. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like it can be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.